The top 10 most expensive automobiles in the world are often high-end super sports cars because of their specialized engineering and components. These cars are part of a limited edition, and they are often created as one-of-a-kind creations. They have an incredible amount of horsepower. These automobiles are equipped with the most cutting-edge features available, as well as great performance, highly sophisticated components constructed from unusual materials, and beautiful finishing. Even though the vast majority of us will probably never encounter these top models in real life, the fact that their images, films, and excellent technological specs serve as a testimonial to their extraordinary worth is shown by the fact that they all easily transcend the threshold of $1 million. Number 10. Supersport version of the Bugatti Chiron 300 Plus costs $3.9 million. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is the most potent and capable version of the Chiron that has ever been manufactured. The plus at the end of the model's name refers to the fact that the vehicle's speedometer can go faster than 299 miles per hour. This is made possible by the fact that the car's engine generates more than 1,600 horsepower. Bugatti, a division of Volkswagen, designed a one-of-a-kind iteration of the hypercar and manufactured them in series. At first glance, what seems to be mass production is really closely controlled small series manufacture. This is true for the majority of the automobiles on our list. Those who are interested in acquiring autos are required to have a budget. That is more than $3.9 million. Since 2019, only 30 units of the record-setting Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus have been produced in order to get one of the 1,600 horsepower. Number 9. Roadster version of the Lamborghini Veneno, $4.5 million in total. Lamborghini Veneno, in the open version as a so-called roadster underneath its hood, is the traditional 6.5-liter V12 engine that produces 750 horsepower and propels the Veneno up to 220 miles per hour. There are only 5 coupes the coupe alone would make it into the list, with a purchase price of approximately $3.5 million. As a convertible, the V12 Biturbo can reach speeds of up to 220 miles per hour. There are only 9 examples of the exotic collector. Number 8. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, $4.8 million in totality. Koenigsegg is a Swedish manufacturer of high-end sports automobiles. For the building of the vehicle's body, Koenigsegg employs carbon that has been diamond-coated. Since it has a 4.8-liter Viterbo 5.8 engine that generates more than 1,000 horsepower and can complete the sprint from 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, the special edition CCXR Trevita should not come as a surprise that it costs almost $4.8 million to purchase. When the development was first conceived, it was intended that there would be no more than 3 apartments constructed. However, the manufacture turned out to be more complicated than was previously expected, and ultimately Koenigsegg decided to suspend production after just 2 vehicles were created. Floyd Mayweather, who is the current boxing world champion in the United States, acquired one of those cars. Number 7. Pagani Huayra Imola is racing in Imola, $5.8 million in totality. The Italian maker of sports cars is the only one for whom they are relevant, built 5 distinct iterations of the Huayra Imola, and since each customer participated in the design process, this limited edition was totally sold out before production or shipment had even begun. Pagani takes it one step further, and their experts have discovered a unique coating that can save a few pounds, bringing the total weight down to less than 2,755 pounds, while maintaining 827 horsepower, because the Pagani Huayra Imola is a hypercar whose only purpose is racing. It is essential that it be as light as possible. Because of this, the use of carbon fiber is required. Pagani takes it one step further, and their experts have discovered a unique coating that can save. The Pagani Imola, which is their most powerful automobile and comes from their stable, may be acquired for approximately $5.8 million despite its incredible level of performance. In addition, coming in at number 7 with a price tag of $5.8 million, this item is not for sale. In addition to the standard model Chiron, we also have the Bugatti Divo, which is a fantastic sports vehicle that is both very powerful and quite quick. In excess of 248 kilometers per hour, a total of 40 copies of this special edition were manufactured. However, the hypercar's primary focus is not on achieving the highest possible peak speed. The following is the advertising that Bugatti did for the automobile at the presentation. When compared to its rivals, the Divo exhibits greater performance in the categories of lateral acceleration, agility, and cornering. The Divo was developed with a focus on its cornering capabilities, but in order for purchasers to experience the same level of excitement, they will need to spend a significant amount of money. The price of the Bugatti that is now being sought is $5.8 million. Number 6. Mercedes-Maybach Exalero, $8 million. Incredibly expensive as well as very difficult to find. In point of fact, the Mercedes-Maybach Exalero is a one-of-a-kind car that was particularly commissioned by tire producer Fulda, which is a German subsidiary of Goodyear. For the purpose of testing new high-performance tires, Goodyear wanted to see how well the new tires would perform on the Mercedes-Maybach Exalero. The body of the vehicle was designed in the year 2005 by 4 students studying at Pforzheim University, and it was shown to the public at that time. The car, which was advertised as having a twin turbocharged V12 engine that was able to produce 690 horsepower, and was finally purchased by the rapper Birdman for the sum of $8 million. The 5th position, a Bugatti called the 110, $9.5 million. Molsheim, located in France, will be responsible for the production of 10 units, which are scheduled to be supplied starting in 2021 at a purchase price of around $9.5 million. The 110 costs nearly twice as much as the tightly restricted Divo series, which also has a very limited production run, and it has 100 more horsepower than the basic model of the Bugatti Chiron, which has 1,600 horsepower. The 110 is a tribute to the legendary EB110 from the 1990s. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds, reach 125 miles per hour in just 6 seconds, and break the barrier of 186 miles per hour in only 13 seconds. However, at 236 miles per hour, Bugatti limits its supercar. Despite this limit, the price still goes up. In this case, it costs $9.5 million and is one of the most rare automobiles ever produced. The 4th position is the Rolls-Royce Sweptail, cost $13 million to purchase. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a special version of a production model that was commissioned by a customer who wanted to replicate the style of his own plane and yacht based on the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Sweptail was produced and sold as a unique piece. Neither the unknown customer nor Rolls-Royce themselves commented on the exact price. However, a sum of more than $10 million was often rumored and estimated. The Sweptail took 4 years to create and was produced. The unique Sweptail was introduced at the 2017 Concorso d'Eleganza Villa d'Este. Inspired by 1920s and 1930s luxury cars, this luxurious car has a panoramic glass sunroof, carved wood, and exquisite leatherwork in a personalized interior. To honor its special status, the Sweptail has a distinctive registration number of 08 and a magnificent external design that evokes Rolls-Royce's traditional architecture. The owner's love of elegance and refinement drove the custom car maker to work with top designers and engineers to add delicate elements and inventive solutions that flawlessly incorporated the client's concept into the final product. Thus, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail transcends excess to produce a masterpiece worthy of its multi-million-dollar price tag. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is number 3 on our list. HP was awarded a cost price of $17 million. The HP Barchetta is the most expensive, demanding, and exclusive version of the Zonda, the car with which Horacio Pagani began his adventure in the world of supercars. Only 3 limited edition of these supercars were ever produced. And out of these 3 Barchettas, only 2 are available for customers, with one going to company founder, Horacio Pagani himself. The HP and the name of the 760 horsepower sports car stands for the founder's initials. The HP Barchetta is the most exclusive version of the Zonda. The second-place finisher in this competition is the automobile manufacturer Bugatti, whose brands have the most entries overall in the top 10 list of the most expensive automobiles in the world. Number 2. Bugatti La Voiture Noire, $18.7 million. The body of the Noir, which is French for the black car, is constructed of deep black carbon, and each individual component is produced by hand. This vehicle was used by Bugatti to honor the manufacturer's 100th anniversary The one-of-a-kind reimagining of the lost Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic from the 1930s was created as a one-off and sold to an unidentified bidder for the astounding price of $16.7 million. At the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, the buyer was the topic of frenzied speculation, with different media sources saying that the most probable candidate was triple World Footballer of the Year, star striker Cristiano Ronaldo. However, these rumors have yet to be substantiated, and the vehicle has not yet been sold. The highest speed of the Bugatti La Voiture Noire is 260 miles per hour, and it is powered by a 16-cylinder W engine that produces 1,500 horsepower. According to Bugatti, the one-off vehicle is not an extreme supercar, but rather a pleasant long-distance coupe number one. This is Bugatti's official description of the vehicle. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, $28 million. Recently introduced, the brand-new Rolls-Royce Boat Tail has only been produced 3 times, and every single model has already been purchased. There are whispers that the vehicle had a price tag of about $28 million, although the company has not publicly confirmed the selling price. This automobile is unique in that it does not only has a back end that is designed to seem like the stern of a boat, but it also has a picnic function, which allows a picnic set to be ejected from the wooden rear of the vehicle. Additionally, the trunk of this vehicle has a chilled compartment for champagne and a specialized umbrella. Rolls-Royce never disappoints. There is a rumor going around that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were the first owners of the initial model. This wraps up the list of the 10 most expensive cars worldwide. Now the big question, which of these high-value vehicles would you love to own? We would love to know the notable presentation you enjoyed the most. Leave a comment to share your thoughts. Living luxe isn't just about fleeting moments of joy, it's a lifestyle to embrace. We appreciate your support. May the wealth be with us all.
Bye.